There are many products available to choose from rice cookers, each with different characteristics. To help you make a perfect decision, I did deep research, read many reviews, and compiled a list of the best rice cookers from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products very helpful for people. If you want to know about the price and other information, check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Aroma Digital Rice Cooker. The budget price doesn't sacrifice ease of use or performance, both of which earn top marks in our tests. It has fewer and less flashy settings compared to the higher-end models we tested. If you don't cook rice often enough to justify a pricier model or don't need advanced functions, this budget rice cooker is a great pick and earned top marks across the board in our tests. With presets for white and brown rice, the settings may be basic, but this cooker offers a lot of performance and versatility for the price. It can handle cooking other grains, like quinoa, and the how-to is provided in the manual. It also features a delay timer feature for meal prepping in advance, and a steamer basket for cooking foods like vegetables and dumplings. We found this cooker a cinch to use, thanks to the easy-to-understand display. In our tests, it produced excellent pots of jasmine, brown, and sushi rice that were fluffy and clump-free. Cook time averaged around 30 minutes for each type of rice, which is on the faster side but not the fastest of the rice cookers we tested. The machine automatically switched into warming mode, and the rice we set to warm for over 2 hours still had the ideal temperature and texture when we were ready to use it. Number 2. Aroma Housewares 6-Cup. The 6-cup Aroma model is an excellent all-in-one machine for a single person. The steamer insert is designed to cook a main course and the rice underneath at the same time, so you can make a multi-course dinner. Rice, salmon, and asparagus for one say. This machine can do that. Just note that it can only do that one serving at a time. The options here are pretty minimal. There's one cook setting controlled by an analog switch, with a simple glass lid that doesn't lock into place. Nothing can go in the dishwasher. The inner steamer does have its own cool touch handles, which is a nice feature. In testing, the aroma did decently, though there was some variability from batch to batch. Jasmine rice came out perfect once and overdone a second time. The small capacity means that small variances in the exact amount of rice and water make a big difference. Measure carefully. The machine automatically turns to the keep warm mode when it's done cooking, though the rice started to harden and stick to the pot after a short time, so we wouldn't recommend letting keep warm run for too long. Number 3. Hamilton Digital Programmable Rice Cooker. Clear, concise, and easy to operate display panel and basic cooking presets. The sound alerts are on the quiet side, and the warming mode tends to dry out grains. This rice cooker costs a fraction of our top pick, but performed just as well in our tests. It's a good choice if higher-end models don't fit your budget or you will use it infrequently. The overall design is compact, making it a good choice for small spaces. With clearly labeled settings for white rice, whole grain rice, and hot cereal, we found the buttons extremely easy to navigate. It took 60 minutes to cook a full batch of brown rice, which came out evenly cooked and super fluffy. Steel-cut oats and sushi rice also turned out well, without clumping or stuck on bits. We did find the warming mode tended to dry out our grains on the top and bottom of the pot, but stirring them helped redistribute moisture, so we considered this a small inconvenience. Another minor drawback we noticed was the sound alerts are soft, making them easy to miss if you're in another room or noisy kitchen, and there is no option to increase the volume. This rice cooker cannot self-clean like pricier models, but the removable parts pop out easily for a quick rinse. Number 4. Kuka Rice Cooker. Features high-tech capabilities, including faster cook times, voice prompts, and modes for specialty rice. The high price tag and niche features will likely exceed the needs of the average home cook. This extra-large rice cooker is designed to cook large batches of rice in a short amount of time. Typically, cooking time increases with the amount of rice you're making. This cooker can handle up to 10 cups of uncooked rice or 20 cups of cooked rice, and uses pressure cooking, so that you can cook a full pot of rice in a fraction of the time, compared to steam cooking. The downside to the large capacity is its overall size. It takes up more room than a KitchenAid stand mixer. The presets include basic settings for white rice, brown rice, and porridge, plus specialty modes for sticky, gaba, a type of germinated brown rice, and Burundi rice. It also features a turbo mode for when you need a rice side dish in under 20 minutes, an option for reheating leftover rice, and a multi-cook mode for making multiple components of your meal at once. Number 5. KitchenAid Grain and Rice Cooker. This new device from KitchenAid is our new best friend in the kitchen. Not only can it cook rice and other grains, but it also has a steaming function that can be used on its own, or foods can be steamed on top of rice or beans cooking below, as long as you don't mind a little bit of flavor mingling. Not a big deal if you're serving them together. Unlike other cookers that tell you to measure the rice and then add a measured amount of water, often using lines marked on the inner pot for different types of rice, this cooker is much more sophisticated. For one thing, it has an integrated scale. We simply poured rice or beans or lentils into the pot until it looked just about right. When the amount isn't within the right range for cooking properly without boiling over, the cooker told us during the next steps. The correct amount of water is added automatically from the integrated reservoir. Oh, but what if you want to cook in chicken stock? There's a setting for that, so we could add the correct amount based on the weight of the food. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel. If you need more information or product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our great products as they will make your life easier.